Hey guys, how's it going? It's Al. Do you like fantasy football? Do you like games like Madden Ultimate Team or FIFA Ultimate Team? Do you like NFTs? Do you like fantasy football? Well, Draftkings has a brand new game called Reignmakers Football that's going to be coming out that's going to encapsulate pretty much all of those things that I just mentioned. If you've played Madden Ultimate Team or FIFA Ultimate Team before, you're in tune with online card trading games where you buy packs of cards, then you can use those cards that you have in your collection to then play against other people. Well, it's going to be the same thing, but instead of controlling those players like you do in Ultimate Team, you're going to be competing against other players on DraftKings platform for real cash money prizes. You can buy and sell the players. We're going to talk about all the ways that they have currently revealed that this game is going to go. So this is the Reignmakers Football explained on DraftKings video from me with the information that I have right now, and they're still rolling out information as the days and weeks go on. So as the season gets closer, we're probably going to do more videos on this, and during the regular season as well, I'm probably going to add this to our regular content schedule because this is something that basically scratches all of my itches that I love, from collecting, opening cards, pack openings, as well as fantasy football and strategy and game theory. So thank you guys for watching. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notifications bell, leave me a reply down below. Let me know which cards you're excited to get in your Reignmakers collection. And let's go!
He's a legend.
First and foremost, I do want to, for all transparency reasons, this is not a paid advertisement. This is not a video that DraftKings has paid me to do. This is just something that I'm extremely interested in. I was a day one Ultimate Team player back when FIFA started it, 10, 11, 12 years ago. Same thing when Madden Ultimate Team came out. You guys have watched my card opening videos on the second channel, Al Smizzle Games. I love collecting cards in real life and obviously love fantasy football. So this is a game that really does pique my interest, as well as I've dived into NFTs as well. So this is kind of the same thing, except not using cryptocurrency. You're going to be using your DraftKings balance to buy the cards. So like I said, if you've played Ultimate Team and you're used to that sort of gameplay and that game style, this is going to fit right in with something that you already understand. If you're not, if you've never played Ultimate Team before, here's the basic overview. You're going to buy packs of cards. Those cards are going to, you're going to open them digitally. They're going to be attached to your DraftKings account, and there will be different contests based on the different tiers of cards that they have. So scrolling down just a little bit, they have these field pass cards that have these NFTs that they have on the DraftKings marketplace that have already been sold. These are all sold out. The core passes, these are free. Every single person that has a DraftKings account is going to get a basic pack of cards in this core level. Then there's the rare, elite, legendary, which are the gold or the yellowish gold, and then the goldish gold is the Reignmaker field pass. Every one of them has a different rarity level. I think there's 7,500 of each of the core players that are going to come out, 2,000 each of the rare field passes. The elite field pass is all the cards are numbered to 500, legendary numbered to 200, Reignmaker field pass is up to 20. And then there's another tier that's like 1 of 1. So those cards are going to be tougher to get. And then to enter different tiers of play, so like if you have a core, you can only enter core tournaments. Rare, you'll only enter rare tournaments, and so on and so forth. You can only put one card in a lineup. So let's say you have like 5 Cooper Cups, so to speak, right? If you have 5 Cooper Cup cards, you can only put one of those in. So they have a couple of cards that we could preview here. So like this is what the Josh Allen card is going to look like. This is the Reignmaker tier, the Genesis drop, which is coming out soon. This one would be 1 of 1. There's 20 players in that core player set. All of this is available on their website if you wanted to research and read more on your own. Right down here, they have their own fact sheet. What is Reignmakers Football? How the fantasy game work? We're going to go over all of this stuff in this video. But like I said, if you have one of those field pass cards, you're going to get one of these players dropped to you at the different tier of card that you have. So you can multi-enter. Let's say you have, obviously this is a 1 of 1 Josh Allen, but if you have like 3 different Josh Allen cards, you can multi-enter 3 different Josh Allen lineups, but you can't put them all in the same lineup. There's going to be a couple of games that they play. We're going to get onto that in just a second. These are NFLPA licensed, so unlike some of the other NFT games that have come out for fantasy football. The Reignmakers one is going to have the actual pictures of the players and their names on the card. However, it's not NFL licensed, so they had to kind of block out the Bills logo here. But you will have all the different players. Here's the Joe Burrow card, the 1 of 1 from the Reignmakers tier as well. And there's already a game that this has been out for like a year and a half called So Rare, which deals with soccer. This is more of a blockchain. Well, they're both blockchain games. This is on the Ethereum blockchain. And as you can see, there's all these different players that have different tiers of cards, the unique level, the one number to 100, number to 1,000. You pick your lineup, you put them in games, and you compete in tournaments against other people every single weekend. It's going to be just the same for the Reignmaker stuff. Now, the types of value angles that you're going to have for these different cards, you can collect this. If you think that there is a rookie that's going to be worth a lot of money, you can get their first card, you can buy it, you can sell it later. Hopefully you're not going to buy high and sell low. Another angle to look at, and we're going to probably, this is where the content's going to circulate around during the season, is predicting matchups down the road. So knowing which, let's say, stacks and bringbacks are going to be the most powerful. Let's say it's in week 1 or 2, but in week 5 and 6, there's going to be some really high powered matchups that have a projected team total of like 54 to 58 points. Collecting players from those games 2, 3, 4 weeks before those games are going to go off, you're going to get them cheaper. And then as they become in higher demand, the week of those games when everybody wants to make lineups around what the projectable chalk is going to be, you can then sell those players for more money on the DraftKings marketplace around your core of players that you want to play in your lineup. Obviously, getting contrarian with these games is going to be important for the tournaments. So let's talk a little bit about the different things that they're going to have. This was their roadmap that they released with the dates of things that are coming. The Genesis drop details on the 28th of July. As you can see, we're still pretty early in the game as far as this. I'm recording this on July the 6th. So tomorrow on July the 7th, there's going to be a Reignmaker Field Pass update, the reveal of the roadmap version 2 with more benefits, but whatever. They're rolling all this out really, really slowly. I would prefer it all in one data dump. Just let us know what the thing is so that we can make our decisions, DraftKings, instead of just going week by week with a slow drip of information. Let us know what to expect and people will buy, especially since people have already bought a lot of the field passes already when those went up for auction, myself included. I have a lot of the gold. I have a Reignmakers pass. And then on the 11th, there's going to be the snapshot. So if you are looking to get in, whether because you've heard of it or because of this video, and it's before July the 11th, if you have one of the field passes, one of these, any one of these core field passes, right? The core, the rare, the elite, whatever, if they're in your DraftKings wallet on that date, and you can come in here and you can see they're doing one for UFC as well, then you're going to be able to get that first airdrop of the Genesis round drop. Now, what are the different contests that they're going to do with these cards? So they're going to have a classic DFS contest. Obviously, it's going to be a shorter roster than the full quarterback, 2 running back, 3 wide receiver, flex, defense, all of that. It's going to be a quarterback, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, a wide receiver / tight end spot, and a flex. The flex could also be a kicker or a defense. There will be kicker and defense cards on this list as well. And so you're looking at a shorter roster in general, so you don't have to have a million cards. There's also going to be a captain mode, kind of like Showdown, where you're going to have a captain who presumably, based on other DraftKings scoring, is going to get 1.5x their fantasy points, and then 3 different flex players. So a 4-player mode if you wanted to center around a shorter roster, more Showdown type contest there. And then there's going to be superstars, which are 1 player. So you pick your 1 player that you have in your collection. If they outscore everybody, you win the money. Now, obviously, there's going to be chalk plays and contrarian plays in those types of tournaments. So having a vast collection of cards in order to enter, because you're not going to have access to every single player that's out there, but having access to more players is going to be obviously more beneficial to you, as you can pick and choose the chalk. Also, chalk players, I would assume, are going to go up. This is not financial advice, obviously. It's just my best guess of what's going to go on. So a player who is going to be more popular based on a easy matchup that week, their card prices are going to go up in that week. And a player who's either injured or not performing well or benched or playing really tough defenses, not going to be a highly rostered player that week, their price of their cards likely to go down on the marketplace. Good chance for you to scoop them up. We talked about the airdropped players from this, which is going to have a screenshot on the 11th. There is a preferred airdrop status within the season. The tiers are core, rainmaker, rare, elite, and legend, and you're going to be able to compete in the tier that your card has. One of 20 superstar players is going to be airdropped in that first Genesis drop, but there are roughly, it says 127 skill position players that are going to be in the entire collection for 2022, with 57 other role players. And the role players are supposed to be a little bit more rare because they need people to have the cards in their hand in order to enter these tournaments. So there's going to be pack drops, there's going to be pack buys. The first airdrop, the snapshot, as I said, is on July the 11th, and it's going to happen probably right here in first week of August. That's when they're going to hand them out, but you've got to have the cards. You got to have those field pass cards in your wallet before that date happens. And the majority of the supply is going to come through airdrops for field pass holders. There's also going to be, as I said, there's going to be packs that are going to get dropped as the season goes along. There will be a starter pack. So everybody that has a Draftkings account, if they want one, is going to get a starter pack. Now, are you going to get rare cards or superstar cards in that pack? Probably not. Just like if you've played Ultimate Team before, if you're used to card type games like this, you're not getting the superstar cards out of your core pack. FIFA Ultimate Team used to have like bronze, silver, gold, and then they'd have different other cards that would come along. You're not getting the 99 rated players in your core pack. You're not getting the Josh Allens. You're not getting the Joe Burrows out of those packs. You're basically getting your standard players out of those packs just to give you a roster that you can throw in to those core level tournaments. You'll get 6 cards, all core tier, in that starter pack. There will also be rare packs. There will be superstar packs, which are going to be one player packs. They've announced they're going to be like $9.99 for that one superstar player pack. You can buy as many of those as you want. Maybe you'll get duplicates. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll get different players like Joe Burrow, or Josh Allen, or Patrick Mahomes, or Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, whoever you're going to get out of those superstar level packs, but you're going to get that one card. And those cards all belong to you. You can use them, buy them, sell them, however you want. There will also be booster packs, which is a 3-card pack where you're going to get 2 core players and then 1 random higher tier card. The random higher tier card could be, like we said, from some of these these tiers here. You get your 2 core players and then a rare, an elite, a legendary, or a rainmaker player. That's what we know right now. Hopefully you like this video. If you're as interested in this game as I am, leave me a reply down below. Let me know what type of content you want to see in season, other than like off the top of my head, I'm thinking buy, sell, buy low, sell high type players, planning ahead for future weeks type content for this game, as well as who are we playing this week, who is going to be the higher played players, who are going to be the lower played players for that week. So your random, your standard GPP type plays, these are going to be the chalk plays, and these are going to be some quality contrarian plays for those types of tournaments. So thank you guys for watching. Drop a like on the video. Look out for another one right there.
He's a legend.